Just lose control. Just lose control.
Hello, my beautiful friends. It has been a hot minute since we've been up this close. Hot minute. We're going to be trying out some new makeup. It is not going to be any of the makeup that you just saw me haul on Shop Miss A on Monday, but that is coming next week. So stay tuned for that if that's what you are interested in. Today, we are going to be trying out some new makeup that I've gotten from Ulta. I did do an Ulta order. It was small, and it was all like drugstore-ish, you know, drugstore price type of stuff. So there wasn't enough to actually haul, so I did haul that on Instagram, and I highly recommend to find and follow my Instagram because that's where I do my small hauls and stuff like that. So things you might see pop up on here and you're like, well, when did you get that? Where the heck did that come from? Instagram knows. So it's early. I'm still in my pajamas. I don't care. I don't care. I curled my hair for the video. That doesn't matter. So I'm going to put it up in one of my Shop Miss A clips. And let's get to it. I'm going to start off using this new primer that I got from NYX. It also came with a little makeup bag that says Sex Education. I left that in the wrapping. I'm going to put that into a giveaway at some point. But this is NYX First Base Blurring Primer from the Netflix Sex Education show, movie. I don't know. I've never heard of it. I don't watch it. But this looks really cool. And the packaging was super eye-catching. So let's go ahead and try this out. Ooh. It just looks weird. It's like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's chunky. I don't know. And I got this mirror. It was the only thing that I grabbed from the ColourPop Hocus Pocus collection because, to be honest, both of the years that someone has come out with Hocus Pocus stuff, it was disappointing. Do you guys think it was disappointing? The palettes were like, what? No. But the mirror, I love. Okay, I love. So let's try out this primer, this chunky, weird primer. It's so silicone-y. I can already feel it. Look at it. It's like chunks. But it melts right in. Ooh, it melts. It melts. Hope you guys can see me. I have a problem with going out of the focus. I'm having trouble today. I've been having trouble with going out of focus with this new filter. It feels like it's not sinking in, and it also feels like it's pilling on me. What am I doing here? It's very silky. I think maybe I used too much. I either used too much or this is not good. Let's see what it does to my foundation. I don't know if I like that yet or not. But because of a new primer, I wanted to do a tried and true foundation. So I'm going to go in with the AOA Pro Wear. I'm going to mix two if one is too light or one is too dark. I have 3 different colors for super transparent winter to when I feel like self-tanning color. I'm not going without this. And I also wanted to try this little doodad, which I saw was starting to go like trendy on TikTok and all those places, so I had to grab it before it sold out. It comes in a really nice little packaging that like keeps it clean and everything, but it's this. You're supposed to use it to like do your foundation. It comes with 2 brushes, pink and then a black one. This is supposed to be like amazing for like body makeup, face makeup, everything. I got it on Amazon, a 2-pack, and it was not expensive at all. Very, very velvety. What this reminds me of is those oval brushes. What are those brushes that was all the rage a while back? Little circle brushes that were dense like this and cost your whole arm and a couple of your children's legs. Okay, I mixed 2 colors, so I hope that this goes well. Let's see. I'm just going to put a little here, put a little here. It's all in the brush. Let's see what you got, brush. How am I supposed to do this? There's no directions. So this... What am I doing? What the hell is this? Really? Really? I can't do it. I have to go with my beauty blender. Well, I'm going to try this again, but I'm going to try it with putting the foundation on my face first and then blending it with that. Not going from my hand and blending, because that, I think, is what messed it up. At least, and it sheds. This is why I don't do trends, my friends. The shit. The liars. Okay, the beauty blender helped a lot. I don't know. I already am not really a brush type person, but I am going to give that another try because that could have just been user error. So I will keep you guys updated on whether or not that's a go for me or not. I just definitely messed up trying to use it, but I'll still say it sheds. So I don't know about all that. So I had to do 2 coats because it was not sticking to my nose and it was clumping in other areas too. And this foundation is nothing new to me and I love it. So the fact that it's misbehaving tells me that that primer, it's not good. Which sucks because now my face makeup looks like crap, but at least it doesn't on camera. But this is how trying new makeup goes. So I have the Amuse concealer to try, or the LA Colors. I'm going to try this one first. This is the LA Colors Ultimate Cover Concealer. I just really want to try this out. If it's too white, I'm also probably going to use it as a primer. But let's see how good this is. I didn't even know that they had concealers. It is pretty white though, like holy crap. It's gonna be the perfect shade in the winter, which is coming. As a parent, snow, Christmas, Thanksgiving, no. I will say you have to work quick because it dries extremely fast. And it is very, very, very coveraged. It just went so far that it's like turning my whole face white. That is not messing around. Holy crap. And I'm pretty sure I found this at either Big Lots or the Dollar Tree, one or the other. If you see it, I would highly recommend grabbing it because look at that. I need obviously a darker shade, but the coverage. I am going to hurry up and set this though so it doesn't get crazy. I'm going to go in with the GLAM, the contouring. I've been using every part of this almost lately. So I'm going to go in with, that's how I feel today, Wet n Wild P65, this brush. And I go into this one here, what are you called? The Bright Side. And I just dip into that. And then I set my eyes. It's also brightening. So I'm going to be bright as shit today. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe not my attitude, but my face will be. Then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild powder brush. This, I need to wash it. I need to wash all my brushes after this today. And I'm just going to go in probably with a mix of all of everything on top and just set the rest of my face. Because it all works just right through it and on the face it goes. I love this palette. I need to get another one for a backup. The Mystic Contouring Palette from GLAM. It is so good. It is so quick to use this palette. I have the cream one too, and the cream one's just as good. So, I'm telling you, GLAM is where it's at, and a lot of people are not talking about them. I don't get it. I don't get why, because they're worth talking about. Okay, we are back. It's been like 2 hours. I had to sit here just waiting because I forgot to charge my batteries last night, okay? And I may have lost one. You ever hide something so to keep it safe, but then you literally hid it from yourself because you cannot remember where you put it? Me. Alright, so we were on to eyebrows at this point, I believe. So I wanted to go in and try this again because I just cannot remember whether I ended up liking it or not. This is the Amuse Cosmetics Brow Pencil. It's only $1 on the site. They have different shades. I also like the thickness of the spoolie on this one. So I'm just going to go in and give this one a try. It's very waxy, which can be good and bad. And I don't know if it's my exact shade. That might have been what the problem was, because it does seem a little red. Yeah, no, I think that's a no-go on that. That is red-brown. So, must be it's too light on me. I can probably get a darker version on the site since, you know, I'm constantly purchasing from there. And try it with my actual color. So, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Brow Definer, my tried and true for years now, and do this again. I don't think anything wants to work with me today. I think it's like, no. It's Sunday, Nikki. You're supposed to be being lazy. You guys are watching this on a Wednesday, I believe, but today is Sunday for me, and I think it's trying to tell me something. So how is everybody feeling about Shane Dawson coming back? I honestly don't mind. I love Shane Dawson as a creator. I think he's amazing. I do think that he definitely needed and deserved a little break to reassess, because I think he was getting a little bit too comfortable and needed to learn that, you know, there are consequences to your actions. So, but I do believe that he's also learned that, you know, like I think people forget that a lot of us, like 99% of YouTubers, we're on here because we cannot find other people around us that are like us. A lot of us have mental illness. A lot of us have issues going on. A lot of us make a ton of mistakes and are socially awkward. A lot of us were raised differently or not right, and our social skills, you know, can be racist, sexualized, anything at times, and it's not exactly portraying who you are. It could be who you were with at the moment, or something they said and you were just trying to go along with it, you know. I like to give people second chances. A lot of people don't like him, and they have every right not to, but I do like him as a creator, so I like watching his stuff. And now he's like back to spooky stuff, so I'm like, ooh, yeah. I did not like the whole Jeffree Star and we're getting into makeup now kind of thing. I just feel like Jeffree Star brought him down hard. Like, unintentionally maybe, but I still feel like that. And I just like want him to go back to how he used to be, without the nasty shit that he used to say and do. Alright, that's as good as getting with these brows. One of my brows looks darker than the other one because of using this and then the other one on top of it. I don't know. I will always recommend this L'Oreal brow pencil. Love them. Skinny, any kind of skinny brow pencil. This is more of just a pencil, and these can be a problem. This is a very waxy, soft kind of formula, so it will be for some, but it will definitely not be for others. I'm going to go in and I'm going to set this with the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. This is just what I've been using, because it's either this or the ABH brow gel that I have in clear. Everything else has a color to it, and I definitely don't need my brows any darker right now. I like this brow gel, but I don't think it's the best. I, of course, love my Sourcil styler that I no longer have, so I'm trying to find it in stock somewhere. Even thinking about going to my Bonton that has a Lancome counter and asking them if maybe they have it. It's $27 brow gel. I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's that good. It's that good. Okay, so for eyes, some of you might not like this, some of you may appreciate this, but I did buy the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Devine, is it Devine Neutrals palette, and a lot of people said they were not interested in this. It looks too much like the Vault palette. This is what it looks like. Very beautiful. I mean, if you're a warm tone girl, like you guys know that I am, you know that's my thing. But I did, which you guys saw if you watched my Marshalls haul, I did find the Vault one that everybody's talking about just last week. So I put these together and I looked at them and I could only find, I think, 2 or 3 similar shades. Because everybody's like, oh, I don't need this one because I have this one, you know? But when you put them together, if I can do it without them freaking out here, you put them together, the Vault shade, which is this one here, this is the Vault palette. This has more reds and pinks and versus like, you know, browns and like golds and bronzes that are over here in this one. Now, the ones that are more similar, I would say, is this one here, because it looks a lot like this one here, but they could be a little bit lighter or darker to one another. And then we have this one and this one that could be closer, but I think this one is actually lighter, of a lighter brown. So they are actually worth having both of them, because the only shades that you may get that are the same are ones that you'll use a lot of. So it actually works out. And when Morphe and Jaclyn like do a collaboration, I noticed that the Morphe shadows are always very, very good. So I might mix these, but so far at the moment I want to go in with the new one, the Jaclyn Hill Devine Neutrals, and we're going to go for it here. She has like everything I need. My everyday palette would be this. She didn't miss anything for me on this. So there's gotta be some of you out there that are like me, right? So I'm gonna go in with Chick Happens right here, and I'm just gonna use that to set down. It's very powdery. I will tell you that. You touch it, it's like poof, very powdery. It has its own mirror though. I like that. But I'm gonna go and set my eyes, and when they're pink and bright like that, the matte shades like this, I really like to go almost into my inner corner and down a little bit, because it brightens it all up for me. All on its lonesome. I have been having, like, personally a lot of trouble, especially with this eye right here, keeping shadow on it, and I don't know why. Because I know that it's me, it's something I'm doing, it's not the palettes I'm using, because the palettes are good and they worked before, and now I'm having palettes I used to love that it's still just not working. It's like right here. I don't know what the heck is going on with it. It sucks, and I hope it doesn't happen today. Now the great thing about this palette here, you guys, is that she has allowed you to be able to build up the most gorgeous smoky brown look. Warm smoky brown look. So I'm going to go in with the shade next to that one, which is Just Barely. That's what it's called. It's Just Barely. And it's true. It just barely is, like, some people this won't even probably show up on. So I'm going to start that in the transition here to get us on the go. I'm still using this What's Up Beauty, it's a makeup brush. My goodness. Makeup brush is exactly like Wayne Goss. It's crazy. Only a tad bit cheaper. Not by much. And like it says, it's just barely there. If you want just a little bit of definition, it is also very, like all of them, all the mattes are really powdery, but I just don't mind. I'm going to go right next door now, and I'm going to go to Good Vibes. I love Good Vibes. Who doesn't love Good Vibes? Ooh, that's pretty. Now we're getting to the good stuff. So far, they're blending like a dream. Like a dream. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a different brush here. Yeah, not you. Someone just got voted off the island. No worries. Actually, I think I'm going to go in. I got a brush set. The Poison Shock brush set. I can do this. I can do this, I promise. From BH Cosmetics. That was also part of my Ulta haul. Let me see if I can get you guys so you can see that better. The metal, like right here, is like an oil spill, so it changes colors. And then you have a textured kind of plastic at the end and black bristles. I think it's really cool. It comes with a whole set. I love them so far. So I'm going to take this, and I think I'm going to go into Booked, which is more of an orangey brown, very lightly, because I mean, they are very, you're going to get like fallout with these because they're so powdery. So I would even go as far as saying maybe do your eyes first if you want to use this. Alright, that looks really good so far. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my crease really quick, and we'll be back because I really want to see what these shimmers are made of. I'm going to use the LA Colors concealer I used because that was perfectly white. And of course, my, what are you, 113, 113, E113. I love this one for cutting my crease. Makes things very easy on me, and that's what moms like. Now I'm going to try the AOA Studio E143. This comes in a brush set. It's a rose gold brush set. And I'm going to try to use this and apply the shimmer. I don't know what I want to do shimmer-wise. Probably go for one, either this one or this one here. I think that I'm going to go more for the gold, the birthday suit, and see how that is. Oh yeah, now we're talking. It is working perfectly. I'm so excited. So there was like barely any fallout at all, which weirds me out a little bit. Because I thought it would be, but it's not. I'm going to go back in with this pencil. You know what I mean. I'm just going to go back through Good Vibes and Booked and kind of just mesh them into the cut crease a little bit. You know what? Actually, no. I'm going to use this smaller, more dense one, I think. That'll work better. Now, I'm going to go into Boo Bear. I think that this is the cutest little name, but that color right there is so rich and chocolatey. Boo Bear. I wonder if that's what she calls her man. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with this and just make sure that there's no harsh lines. Do some blending. Now I'm going to just go down the line and do all of that underneath of my eye, as I always do, just to bring it all together. It's really nice to have a palette that you can just go right down the line, and they provide you with the perfect build up. It makes doing looks like this incredibly easy. So while this palette might be boring to most people, it's a necessity that they don't know that they need, to be honest. You need a palette like this that you can trust. And mine was a NARS palette. It always will be because of the browns. But I think that might change now because this is amazing. Like, just straight up amazing quality. Now I'm going to go into All Luxe right here, which is a shimmer. I'm going to put that on my brow bone for a highlight. Ooh, hello. We love a good brow highlight. Yes, we do. Now I'm going to take one of my liquid highlighters from Malibu Glitz. I really, really like to do this lately. And what I like to do is go in and lightly place some highlight. Like that, it's so bright. Just lightly place some highlight. And before it dries, I like to take AOA E124 pointed brush and blend it into the shadows and down through the waterline like that. And it is, oh, I love it so much. But I do need Lenny because he dries this quick. I don't know if I would use this as eyeshadow or anything like that, because I do notice that once it's dry, if it moves, it cracks. So for me personally, these are just all inner corner highlights for me, but they're like the bomb. So highly recommend before they sell out. There's a ton of different colors. For eyeliner, I brought the stamped one. This is one of the new AOA stamps. This is the heart one. So one side is a heart stamp, like stamp, heart. Cute, right? I got, I think a flower too. But on the other side, it's just a black liner. I think this is so awesome. So all I want to do is just, because I'm going to be using some eyelashes that are pretty thick, I just want to line the top of my lid here ever so slightly. Ooh, this is a good felt tip. A really good felt tip. Wow. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. I really thought that these would be awesome for Halloween looks too, because you can stamp on things. I really like it. Black, matte, nice. Does take a minute to dry. It does bleed a little bit. My heart bled just a tiny bit, so keep that in mind. But now I want to try out these velour lashes that I got for, like, they were on clearance for $6. They're usually like $28. But this is part of their synthetic lashes. And I've only tried their, I think they were real mink ones. So I want to try out the ones that aren't. But look at these. They are huge. They are in Fluff and Wispy. So I'm going to attempt to put these on. Pray for me. Literally, pray for me, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I love these. They are amazing. I don't know what it is, but velour lashes, faux mink, you know, synthetic, their eyelashes just seem to work perfectly with the shape of my eyes. And I have hooded eyes, you know, almond, very little eyes. So I like that, but they can be very, very dramatic. But once they're on, they're on. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to use the AOA Gel Eyeliner in brown. And I'm just going to, where's my beautiful mirror? I'm just going to line my waterline. So I'm going to let those eyelashes just sit for a bit before I touch them with mascara. So I'm going to go back in with my GLAM. And I think what I'm going to use is this brush from the new collection that I got. It is, look at it. It's so freaking cool, man. I just like it so much. But I'm going to go into chocolate cake. I usually mix chocolate cake and then the one next to it, but I'm going to start bronzing up my face here a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't want me to look like an egg like people tell me. I am not Mrs. Humpty Dumpty. These brushes are so soft. I love it. I love these brushes. I love Beach Cosmetics brushes. They're just great overall. Alright, now we can move on to something I'm so excited about. I have been waiting. I want to try the ZC blush that I recently got. You guys... Oh, look how beautiful it is. It's $32 on Amazon. You open it up. I have not taken the film off the mirror, but look at that. They have two colors, and weirdly the other one is gray. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know. Someone, if you're Asian, tell me why. A lot of Asian brands are like that. This is their Palace Identity blush. Like, I'm scared. I don't want to touch it, but I'm going to for you guys. So I'm going to go in with the Slanted Beige Cosmetics. Dip in there a little bit. I want to cry. It's not really doing much to it, but I still want to cry. Okay. Ooh, pigmentation. Okay. I overblushed. I barely touched that. Well, if I overblush on one, better overblush on the other, right? Oh my goodness. It's so freaking beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yes. I love it when something has beautiful, beautiful packaging and it works so good. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Okay, now we're going to try this new mascara out. I'm a little scared of it, to be honest, but I have not seen a wand like this before, and I did just last night. And it was either ZC or Catkin has just come out with one too, but this is from BH Cosmetics, but it's from Doja Cat, the collection. Very small kind of mascara, but oh, it's so weird. It's like tiny little spikes here that is just covered with product, and then a huge ass ball. Like, it's just a ball. I don't know. And it is very product-y. Like, I'm like scraping it off already. This better not ruin my makeup. I'm gonna be so pissed. It's scary. Why is it just a ball? That literally was so scary, and I don't even know if I can do my bottom lashes. Alright, so this is this needs to dry out a little bit. It's one of those types of mascaras that needs to dry out. I just got it all over my fingers. I don't really care for this while wearing falsies, I'll tell you that. And it is not my favorite for the bottom lashes, although they do look pretty good, right? Who's Doja Cat? Anybody? Let me know. I don't know who that is, but let's move on now. Yay! Okay, I also got this new highlighter. Look at it. It's a little marshmallow man. It's so cute. It's from Makeup Revolution, or I Love Revolution. You open it up, and that's what it looks like. I will say the swatches were garbage. Does that mean anything? No. So I'm a little intrigued to see if this works better with a brush, because swatching it, I was like, you gotta be effing kidding me. So let's try this with a brush. Holy shit. Okay. See, that's what I mean. It swatches like garbage, and then you get that with a brush. Then it's... Oh my gosh. It is glittery. There's glitter everywhere. Oh, it looks so freaking pretty. Okay. Now I feel so much better, because when I swatched this, I was like, I am not gonna like this. It's horrid. It's freaking amazing. Yes. La 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 la. I win. That's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. Okay, so I'm gonna set my face, and I got this in with my Ulta order. I got an 18-piece like makeup bag with all these samples, and I got this in there with a sample, and I want to try it. It's from Maybelline. It's their Lasting Fix Makeup Setting Spray 16-hour matte finish wear. The spray's a little whoosh, so I'm going to back up for that one. Okay. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Lenny, where are you, Lenny? For a lip liner, I'm going to go in with the KVD Lip Liner in Lolita II. By far my favorite lip liner of all life. Okay, now that I weirdly have it set in weird ass places, I brought a bunch of lippies with me. I think what I'm going to go with, though, oh god, it's so hard to know what I want to do. I think I'm going to go in with the Matte Kiss. It's from Zuri or Richon or something like that in Tangerine, and I think I'm going to go over that. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Not bad. I would call this a great makeup day. I will leave everything that I used down below, including brushes and everything. The blur primer, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Along with the Amuse whatchamacallit, the eyebrow and this. I'm not so sure about so far. These are amazing. This LA concealer, the Malibu Glitz. This worked out so much better than I thought it would. I mean, the Jaclyn, you guys, it's not close enough to one of the Vault collections to not get it because of that. I'm just telling you. I've heard a lot of chatter, and that's what people say is if you have the Vault collection, you don't need the Devine neutrals. Nope, not true. There's only 2 shades which are the most important to have more of that are the same. So I highly recommend them. Everything. I will leave everything listed down below. Anything you need to know will be down there. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was fun. And we're going to be doing it again with a lot of AOA makeup in the next one, next week. So let me know what you guys think. If you have picked up the Devine neutrals, if you're going to now, let me know your thoughts and feelings, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I, of course, will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.